Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew her. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Sugar level, fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are here to do the work of God once again. So if I say praise the Lord, let the world say hallelujah, because Amen. Men of God are seated. We are about to do our thing here on Samiflex TV. Showbiz Daily is it? And when we sit like this, you know very well that you go deep into the issues. Once again, Samiflex here with my panel members, Roland Amate, blogger, Abbas Muiz, talent manager, and of course I also have man like MC Kobe, who is an MC. Of course they are wailing and mourning because as a member of SAC Natives, looks like they are not having a good month. The month of June is really not treating them well at all. The month of June is not treating them at all, and I pray that it ends soon. Like we say, this one too shall pass. Very soon it will pass. Let me also say thanks to Digital Rasta called Currency, who is on camera, Richie Flex, editor director of the show, and you out there, thanks for being a part of it. Also remember, Tap Tap Send is for you. You want to send money from the west to Ghana or from abroad to Ghana, use Tap Tap Send. It's an app on your phone. Just download it, put in your bank details, use the promo code Samiflex, and with this you are good to go. You have no problem at all if you have to do this. So just go through it and let's see what we can do. Now, some of the lineup on our table today, very, very interesting. And I would want us to go through them quick. Number one, Steel, Yvonne Nelson, Sarkodie. They seem not to be running away from the trends. And the good thing is that as much as Sarkodie is playing the onlooking, another news hit him, and now he has to come back to social media to write English. And I'm going to read what he has written. Then I'll ask my people what they think about it. Meanwhile, this is the story of the death of one of Ghana's prolific lawyers. In fact, she was one person who was really dedicated to the art industry with her Africa One Media, had some of Ghana's well-known artists on her label. Samini was part of it. Sarkodie was part of it. A good number of them. Recently, I also saw her working with Shatta Wale in one of Shatta Wale's court appearances. She was there with him as well. And I remember Shatta also talking to me about now working with Cynthia Kweku. So may her soul rest in perfect peace. Now, out of this, Sarkodie penned some words on Facebook, and I want to read to you. In addition to what is happening, and I asked my people, how are we going to support our brother emotionally to come out of this? Meanwhile, in an interview granted me by a US-based promoter, that is Big Sam, he tells me, to them, they are cashing out. They have some shows with Sarkodie in the US of A, and as part of the Jams World Tour, ever since the book even came out, they are really cashing out. They are making money. They are not perturbed like that. And of course, you guys should know this. So, Richie, let me read what Sark has shared before I even go to my people. Let me read that as early as possible. Now it says, I know you were meant to be a part of this trip. The moment we first met, it almost felt like you were stalking me because you knew everything about me. After being shifted, I thought, now that's my lawyer. Since our first encounter, we have never been apart. With so many memories, moving past this will be quite difficult. One of the few persons with whom I am frank. Mama C, you ought to have at least told me you weren't feeling well. But knowing you, I know you don't want us to feel sorry for you. You left exactly how you wanted, strong. A classic Mama C. We will all find this to be incredibly difficult, but I suppose that comes with showing love. I sent a WhatsApp message asking Mama C na mente onkao, but after several hours of seeing two ticks, I felt something was wrong and they broke the news to me. It was unusual that I hadn't heard from you in these few days because knowing my Mama C would be the first person to test me, worried and tease me. Knowing my Mama C would be the first person to test me, worried and tease me. We shall attempt to be strong since it is what you would want for all of us, Mama C. Let's be strong. Condolence to the family and friends, especially the kids. I love this particular piece. How Sarkodie brought his own issues in there, but subtle way said that knowing, I love that line. It says, let me read that again. It said, knowing my Mama C, she would be the first person to test me, worried, and tease me. We shall attempt, listen to it, pay attention to words. We shall attempt to be strong, since it is what you would want for all of us, Mama C. And interesting photos. My director will be showing you some of them. And I know this woman has really held so many of our artists down in this industry. And it's unfortunate that she is gone. Interestingly, Sarkodie is still battling with his Yvonne Nelson mention of his name in the book, the I Am Not Yvonne Nelson memoir. And interestingly, all these stories are still running around. I know Kobe is one of the ardent Sark natives. Kobe, how are you guys feeling as Sark natives with these stories around?
Well, for the past few days, Sark Nation, anybody who has the true blood of Sark Nation in him, we are not good. Things are not going on well. And then suddenly the death of our lawyer also just came in last night. It's a big one. It's a very, very big loss because we know how much Sark loves this woman.
Okay.
They are always together wherever Sark is, especially when he's in a country. The last time they met, for us, what we saw on social media, we think the last time they met was Titi's birthday. They had a party in Sarkodie's house and they posted some pictures of themselves and all that. You know, we love Sark, so anything Sark, we are in for it. Even though some of us do not know this woman personally, we through Sark
from afar.
Yes, from afar. We've loved her and celebrated her all these years. And Charlie, it's a big one, but you know, it's not just about Sark. She has played a major role in most of our artists' career, and we say a big condolence to her family and the kids. Nobody.
It's a big one.
Yeah, that's when it comes. No one has the power or anything. So.
I know. Are you guys expecting Sarkodie to comment on the Yvonne Nelson saga? Because just as this particular one, the moment the woman died, within some few hours, Sarkodie has posted something. How about the Yvonne saga? Why is he mute on that? And are you guys expecting him to at least say a word like we will be strong, we will attempt to be strong, like he subtly put in this particular post?
So man, we all know Sarkodie. Sarkodie wouldn't come out and say anything. But definitely one day in one of our lines we'll drop a bomb. You know how he does it. So we all know what he can do. Maybe in the near future he will drop a freestyle or something to reply. But for now, me, I know Sark. I know he will never come out to say anything. At a point where we were all expecting him to tweet or say something about it, because this is unusual. It's different from the other news that comes up. This is very, very unusual. So we really
this is not like the industry.
No. This is not about Sarkodie or Shatawale or Stonebwoy. It's a different whole vibe.
So that's the lady, huh?
Yeah, that's Mama C.
Oh, I hear she was.
That's the birthday.
She was 54 years.
Yeah.
But she looked bubbly, man.
She loves dancing.
Yeah, I can see. Like it seems like Prima Nipa. This was when Sarkodie launched his show. Currency, I think you were there on that day.
Yeah.
That picture, this one. Yeah, I see.
Chairman. So, Obedi dear. You know, at a point we were all expecting him to come out and say something to defend or deny the allegations leveled against him. He came out rather to post about B4Bona. And I was like, yo, this guy, that's a selfless person, you know, because any tweet that will come out from Sark within that moment is going to be a bomb. And less than 24 hours, that particular tweet for B4Bona, I think gathered about 1 million plus reactions on Twitter. It's serious. It's very, very serious, you know. So for him to have just dedicated that moment, that huge moment for B4Bona, I think we have to applaud him for that as well. Because B4Bona is just coming back into the scene. He's been off for a while. And so for Sark to have just done that for him is a big deal. But for Sarkodie to reply to this, we don't see it coming anytime soon. He won't.
All right, Abbas, come through. Ever since the Yvonne Nelson book came out, Sarkodie has not posted anything. But the death of his lawyer, a post came, and that is what I just read. What do you say to him in these trying times?
Assalamu alaikum to everybody.
Alaikum salam.
To all of us also in the studio, I greet everybody. I greet everybody that is watching us. We all came from God, and we will all go back. Surely, all of us will taste death, whether you like or you don't.
Of course.
We will surely taste death. So preparation towards it is a must on a daily basis. God should have mercy on our soul, and their soul, and everybody's soul. And when our time is due, we go in peace. I think it's the right thing he came out to do. He's a leader of a whole nation. He's a leader beyond even the shores of Ghana. And he just shows certain level of maturity. For me, I believe he's a selfless person. Through this heart, I've seen Sarkodie from another point of view. Someone will actually choose not to even come into the public and share this, but actually reach out to the family and just share his condolence and just within his circle. But he came out onto social media. Just like one of the things he dropped something, he's watching. He's watching closely. So at the right time he will respond. What he think is very important, very, very pertinent has happened, and he comes to speak to it. It's not that he's scared of speaking or he can't speak or he doesn't know how to speak. This good English has written there. And they are coded message.
Coded messages.
We'll be strong. This is like you say
you attempt to be strong.
This
will be very fine.
This also will be over. And when it's over,
this thing shall pass.
They will hear from us.
They hear from us, Okay. Sark's first post after the Wahala.
Well, I think I'm not surprised though. Yes, there are some few things that will push Sark to come and react as soon as they happen, and this is one of them. looking at the relationship, I think Sack's relationship with Madame Cynthia or the late Cynthia goes beyond work. Yeah, the first time I encountered her was when they were, I think, unveiling Samini's Untamed. At that time, yes, Samini was signed to Africa One.
Yeah,
and
yes, I remember this.
When they were about to do the unveiling for Untamed album. That was my first encounter, but I've heard her speak on certain issues concerning the industry and all that. So, but one person that has moved from being like just work to even personal space, like he stated, is Sarkodie, which is why his name is very paramount in this whole conversation. It's sad. It's sad, and I was expecting Sarkodie to have done this actually.
For the woman.
Of course, I was expecting Sarkodie to have
and
done
not
this.
Yvonne Nelson.
And not Yvonne Nelson. No. I know Sarkodie would not come and say anything concerning this. At least not now. Not now. In the future, yes, he might probably respond to it. But not now. Sarkodie will never do that mistake.
I see.
So for that one there, over 10.5 for Sarkodie.
You guys are so sure about
Sarkodie will never say anything concerning
that. He will say pim.
He will never.
You say pim.
Not now.
So that's
not now.
No, but she's already cashing out.
Yeah, so she no.
You see, if he replies, she won't cash more.
No, if Sarkodie drops one sentence concerning this, if Nelson will cash out double.
Yeah, that one there.
So the Sarkodie that we know, when you bring matters like this, he will leave you to cash out your own cash.
He will come back to cash out.
The small one that you cash. But when he comes to reply, he will cash out double. And that time,
you will respond.
You will be cashing feelings.
And you will respond. And you will make him
cashing feelings.
Of course. That is Sarkodie. So for the Yvonne Nelson saga, if tomorrow I wake up and I see even a reply from Sark, or maybe an indirect reply be from Sarkodie to concern the Yvonne Nelson matter, I will be surprised. But as a start, because whatever he said, whatever he even wanted, like he's feeling now concerning the Yvonne Nelson saga, he said it in this particular write-up. Yes, that's whatever happens, the woman will be one of the first people to advise and tease.
The woman would rather be worried and tease her.
And you see, when the issue happened, it was during that a day, and he went to message her as a maintain on she's
one of the first people to hit him up.
Yes.
But we don't see anything.
As much as this, it is sad, and we will extend our condolences to the family and friends and the whole industry. She affects the whole industry.
Is this an indirect response from Sarkodie about the Yvonne Nelson saga? Though he did not come straight. But looking at some of the coded words we are all putting out there,
he would want
can we say it's an indirect response to it?
He would want to say something now, but the Sarkodie in him now will not allow him.
No, but he said something.
Yes,
he said something.
He said it, but he was saying it to the woman, not to anybody.
No, you don't say it to the woman. The woman is even dead.
No,
so what are you saying to her?
He's making a statement that if the woman were to be alive, the woman would have asked him
and tease him
as well. And whatever he would say, the latter of this particular message is the woman would wish he stays strong. That would be the bottom line. So indirectly, he is speaking to the woman. That is, if the woman had come to ask or whatever, whatever the reply would have been, the woman would still wish that he becomes strong in these trial times. So yes, the reply there, it's you may see a reply in there or
a coded reply,
but it is not to us. This one is not for us. This one is for the late Cynthia.
Our own will come.
Your own there too.
The whole industry reply will come. Everybody will be a genie. I believe in nobody so much.
Well, we are waiting for that. Some of these things make us happy. So if Obed is ready, if Obed is responding, won't you be happy?
Hey, you'll be happy.
Yes, Obed is responding.
Wow.
It means the response.
No. Obede's response is always okay.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Or how did you guys get it? I'm saying that if Sarkodie responds, we'll be happy because
whether negative or positive.
What is negative and positive?
But this one to us is a negative news.
No.
Oh,
Sack out positive.
Sack always a response.
That's what I'm saying. The response will come. So you guys should just wait for it. Now, away from Sarkodie, now let's switch our attention to Yvonne Nelson, and I gave them an advice some few days ago when the book came out, and I told them that it is high time they hurriedly sell the book, because if the hype dies, nothing else will be made out of this. And really and truly, they've started the process on this, and they are doing everything possible to cash in. Interestingly, yesterday she was at the Accra Mall, the West Hills. Sorry, no, I'm talking about the Silverbird Cinema to do the sales, and it means that they have been smart, and as many people went there to buy the book. And this is a good 200 cedis. The book is selling at 200 cedis, and this means that sales. Is that one guy? Or not him? Kendrick. Is that Kendrick? It's not him. Okay. So yes, she has been smart about it, because I mentioned that time no day if she doesn't sell the book and the hype dies. And yesterday, from conversations and videos I've seen, everything is clear that she was smart alone. And yesterday, so someone even bought all these copies.
15.
Hey, 15 business is good. Business is really good. So all these books sold. And according to her, I would play a video for you. In the video, she said that she sent the books to University of Ghana, that is the Presbyterian bookshop there, and within 30 minutes, all the copies were gone.
Yes, it's solid.
30 minutes, all the copies were gone. I said, wow. Obi Jiska. Well, let's watch this video. In this interview with Giovanni Caleb, she mentioned something about the book and how it is going so far. Watch this.
Someone do that for you?
Yeah.
How do you feel right now? Someone do that for you?
Yeah.
How do you feel right now?
Great. The people are reading. Yeah.
Have you found yourself now?
I'm happy people are reading, Giovanni.
Are you Yvonne Nelson?
I am not Yvonne Nelson, Giovanni.
Are you facing some form of backlash from people after reading?
Well, I'm happy they are reading.
Are you getting calls from high places, people who used to be very good friends with you? Why? And I didn't see this. You didn't even tell me. I didn't know you were going through this. You should have called me. You had my number. We met. Even after that, we met again.
I'm happy they're all reading, Giovanni.
Have you taken time to heal?
I'm happy everybody's reading.
How are things with you and your mom now?
I believe she's also reading.
Your mom is reading the book?
Everyone is reading. We're #1 on Apple, memoirs and biographies. So it's good. I've got people reading.
This is impressive. Do you have a few people you want to thank for the book, the success of the book so
Everything is in the book, Giovanni.
Yes,
the thank yous and acknowledgements are here. So they know themselves.
All right, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all in the book.
That's
right. I want people to grab it and read.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You're making a promise that they should get that by...
Friday, we're going to have more at the Legon, University of Legon.
The University of Ghana Bomb Library.
Yes,
and then maybe the
I
bookshop.
gave them copies and it finished in 30 minutes.
What?
Yeah. So I'll get them copies. Quite a lot. EPP, Kingdom Books, Sal J. I mean, all around Ghana, Kumasi, everywhere. We'll make sure we supply.
What do you tell anyone?
Well, so interestingly, these are some of the scenes and sounds from Yvonne Nelson's book autobiography signing as of yesterday. And I'm so happy about this. At least she has listened and she's not leaving anything to chance at all. And I would want us to go straight to another point. In this point, this lady is talking about, oh, she's actually a counselor. My Nigerian people will say counselor. The counselor is saying Yvonne Nelson was not emotionally intelligent. That is what the lady is saying, Counselor Odro. She's saying Yvonne Nelson was not emotionally intelligent in the sense that she thought she could have done something better instead of putting all those things, shaming people in there. And I want to ask my people whether they would agree with Counselor or not. Let's watch this video as well. I'll be back.
The action you are taking today because you are angry or you are emotional, or the action you are taking today because you are angry or you are emotional, or somebody has disrespected you, has hurt you, the same action can affect you or can destroy your future. If you have anything to do with somebody, especially having sex with somebody or having a relationship with someone, it doesn't work. Before you come acting emotionally on social media, please consider your future. Because some of these people that we have whatever issues with, if you are not careful, there will be a point of your distractions. When you are angry, when you are in pain, be careful what you do. Be careful how you behave. And if you are dealing with somebody who has built a reputation, be careful. Don't let your anger push you. There's a lot we need to learn.
Well, so let me start with this with Abbas. So 2 counts here in this particular story. One will be the fact that Yvonne Nelson has been smart, cashing out on the book sales, doing autobiography, auto signing and all that. And I'm so happy. People are buying, so obvious. Here on online, Amazon and other platforms, Apple Books are here. It is leading the trends. So it means demands are really, really high. Then on the other side, someone thinking Yvonne Nelson was not emotionally intelligent. Let us put that to Abbas. Start this for me.
On Tuesday, I reached out to her manager.
Her manager?
Yes.
Who? Francis?
Francis.
Okay.
And I said, Charlie, pressure. I said, Charlie, bear you understand. I said, cash out. Say, yes, cashing out. Everyone a message.
Good.
So me, I'm happy for them.
Okay.
I'm happy for them. I wish I can write my life story.
You can write your life
story. I wish I can write my life
story. Oh, you can. If you want to, why not?
Money out of it and be bold.
Yeah, you can.
And don't be scared how I portray you. Because it's my point of view. If you are scared of my point of view, write your own. And your point of view, point it towards me. Because you'll be shocked the kind of things. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday, one of them done. I was just seated quietly and I came out. I was walking around my area. And one of my wish is that I know people's mind, people's thoughts whilst they were asleep. Like the kind of angel and I can think or see what the gentleman by me to the right, the gentleman by me to the left are thinking about me. I'm sure I will stop certain things. I'm sure by watching people, then what their major thoughts are on their forehead, a lot of us will change.
Yeah.
So I feel like nobody should harbor anybody. And if you are not bold enough, if your life is not scary to you enough, because to read this book and get its meaning, I think you read it done like me, then you walk out, you get the meaning. Like, so I ask myself, because they are part of a story that I feel like is my story, but I feel like because I'm a male, there's a different way people will look at it, especially the sex exploitation and some angle. You know, men, we can't cry.
Yeah.
There are certain things I can't even.
But some men cry though. Some men cry.
But where I'm coming from, that's the moment you cry 1 second, no, then you'll be like, there's stamping forever be that.
I hear that thing also kills men. Yeah. Because they say men can cry. Even if you have to cry to release your emotions, you will think, I'm strong. But not ooh.
That's especially ufri baby, because when we all behema,
Yeah.
No matter what is coming, you need to stand. And the moment you show an iota of weakness now, then with the rate will be won't count. So I feel in one part, I think this is good for her.
Okay.
In my head, as I'm seated, I'm not thinking any religion, I'm not thinking any social, I'm not thinking any culture issue. I'm just thinking me. Because at the end of the day, in my grave is me and my God.
Yeah.
And I'm imagining my life like this. That's what I mean. When anybody that is reading this book, he should read it done. And read page by page the frame of anything. And behave as if he is in the grave with him alone. She has been bold enough. How many of us can be this bold to write something that they can take to their grave, something that they don't want anybody? Because the first two lines when you are reading, she's saying that I did not edit this. I'm giving it to you raw. With she,
however you take
it, and with the mind of she's with them with in mind. I want to quote it, but I'm not getting it well. But she put it in mind with the kind of society that we are in, the kind of people she knows that we are, and she's putting it in mind. And this is how she has brought it up. Can you? That's the question I keep asking. Like, can I? So I'm asking you, can you? Say, see, Abrabo, our born, baby, our born 20 years or 30 years or 40 years or 50 years. Can you write about the last 10 years of your life? Not to talk from year 0 to date. Can you write about yourself? Can you be bold? So, if you can be bold for yesterday, can you be bold for tomorrow? That brings me to this woman. Say, see, I know our dream future I am by. They say I know our future. So, if one else be watching, I win. Or be watching that you winning.
As in the counselor, you're talking
about
the counselor, okay.
Because who can't be dachi, will be dachi, will be way.
Now, I don't know whether there is any dachi.
The dachi man, your dachi is not assured. We all can die.
I like this point. I like this point.
We all can die.
A very hard point, yeah.
The dachi, no.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed. Allah said, sleep today and wake up and be grateful for your life have been restored again. So I'm grateful for today. For if I walk out of here, I don't know what will happen to me. None of us know what will happen in the next 1 hour in this world.
It's true.
The only one is our Creator who is aware of it, what is going to happen. So we need to be grateful for every second, every minute, and so forth. Now, thinking about the other person, it is not for you. It is for them. The other na me will be your baby. You no baby ni you no so ba. Ni na kan me story na me kan. This is obi be bomb dua. Obi be me bibi. Adent na fa me hu. E yo no. Enti me ya me die na. No so aye den. Aye ni die. Na nka ko abisa me die na asem. Na nka ko abisa ono so ni die asem. Man ka say wo mi, wo na wo mi. Wo mi we no nya papa ma me, wo nya ma me ma. Man so say be quote on quote. Man ka say di. Wo di mi wie ye no. E hu fa so ba ye no. Say na wo kan. Man ka say pay me adamfo no. Say na me nyae. Man ka say me ana me se me pese me shoot to sin, me pese me daddy famous. But these are the things are oba man ka say be catch me say only me dance na obema me rule. Man ka say man ka say who na will respond. And now I'm giving that feedback. Why are you surprised? Are you shocked about my reflection? If you think it's not the same, that is not it. Write your own book and tell the story as it is. Or come and write an attaché. You write a 1-page attaché. Per the story on this day when I met you, this is how it is. When I said this thing to you, that, oh girl, how are you doing? Your long leg is fine and blah, blah, blah. This is what I mean. I didn't mean it this way. So please, I'm not that kind of person. This is how I see it. And I've helped A, B, C, D. Go and ask them if I have done this, that with them. Will you be proud on the day of judgment when you wake up? The movie industry or the music industry that say you are him, will you be proud that when they line up 10 girls or 10 ladies that have passed through you, what would they say about you? You yourself, what can I say? Because you see, those are the part I took personal. Because those are the part that relate to my life. How did my teacher treat me? How do I teach people? How do people engage with me? How did I engage with people? You can only say your part and how you make them feel. They also have control about this. All these people too, don't think they were all too rosy and happy with her. It was the things he gave them. That's how they pick it. And everybody have their own face. So why should I be bothered about one midachi, which is not guaranteed?
So you don't agree with the woman?
No, I don't agree with her. I don't agree with her because I can't. Okay, since I was in Union, I mean, my yawadi, and your father now the better. But I was a mean show me that Chiena say, you may bomb me, you may, these are all the things she's talking about. Because you see, it's two things. Either Obia Yawadi based on who you are. And I won't find chair based on who you are. Who the chair? One fine chair. And now one fine chair now we in the panel there so and don't think that God will not ask you. It is a who can't sem eguma bravo. Then what? For example, please let me just give this brief example. For example, the Mr. Nelson is one of the characters I think is forgiving. Upon all the dragging, name shaming, irresponsible man, he never spoke about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of us men are like that. There are men that their girlfriends, their wives, their baby mama have destroyed them to their children and still destroying them. But they keep on looking because man cannot shout, man cannot cry, man cannot be weak. You don't even know the kind of plotting they are plotting.
The man I hear only when he was about dying. That is when he spoke or something. Yeah,
and there are a lot of people that will miss that chance. And even that chance, a lot of people, even now that they've read their book, they will miss that chance. So don't listen to what your mom have said. Don't listen to what your dad have said. Don't listen to a lot of things. Be bold. Your mother is your mother. Your father is your father. There is only one part I wanted to respond. Like, if I get a chance and I'm asked to speak to Ivan Nelson, that I'll say she should do. Because, you see, when she herself draw the line, she draw the line in such a way that it's a generational something.
Yeah.
From grandma to ma to her. And she is not careful. So I'm asking her, if that baby that she aborted wake up right now and ask her a question, can she answer?
The baby won't wake up. There's some baby to wake up.
Do you get me? If that baby wake up right now and she asks her a question and say, why did you abort? Why don't you two have me?
So your father said he was not ready.
Are you not ready?
Who, Ivan Nelson?
Yes.
She wasn't ready then.
Yes. So are you not selfish?
Why?
Because you thought of yourself alone. Why won't your mother, me, I'm the aborted child, your mom didn't abort you because she wasn't able to figure who your father is. She could actually also abort you to satisfy herself, to avoid the shame, to avoid this kind of rejection from you now. She could actually also abort you, but you aborted me because of what? You are no money. But then you were famous. Was your mother famous? You also opened your legs to men. Who questioned you? Because your mom opened her legs to men, you had the guts to question it. Are you a maker to question a leg opening, or you focus on your destiny?
That's a leg opening.
More fun. Wow.
You get me?
No.
Me as the aborted child, I also have a lot of things running through my head. Me as the aborted child, what good have you done for me? I've come to this beautiful world, this Ghana, that I could be a superstar. I could be
because to be born by Sarkodie and Ivan Nelson,
I will be creative.
Superstar like Banana Chase. How
30 years. I could
30 years.
30 years.
And I could go to talented kids. I would have a lot of things at my advantage. By now, both of you are okay.
Sarkodie and Ivan Nelson.
The combination.
You over exaggerating.
No. About is talking.
When Tracy posted Cynthia, the madam, and her daughter and husband.
As the aborted child, I also have a lot of questions. So when I told you, Brasami, I walk middle of the night, asking questions, not just to only Ivan Nelson, but I'm asking myself. So me, as if I've aborted a child before, are these questions going to be asked to me in my grave? What? Look, I'm asking myself, what are the kind of questions they ask in the grave? Okay, yeah, do Evin is a any hell in this question. Ben, your baby, who can see what you are. Brabo, our boy Kitway. In some ben, your baby, oh, bet to me, Gina, no,
yeah. Abasa Kasa.
Is it a leg opener?
Coming. sales, emotional intelligence, put them together. I'm in Rebecca.
Chairman. You know, stagnation. Yeah,
okay.
But you know, okay, let's take it from this angle. My question is, you know, a man woke up, went out to hustle for himself, his brand, his family. It's something that occurred or happened years back, over 10 years ago. And someone just comes out to write a story, write a whole book on it, published it, and the person is cashing out. And you know, nobody's talking about, the whole conversation right now is about Sarkodie. I'm not talking about her daddy, Alana Jete, her mom and all that, how she came up, how she didn't. No. Everybody is focused. Everybody is literally buying the book because of this one man, Sarkodie. And we know this man is not just an ordinary man walking on the street somewhere. This is someone who has spent years to build a brand for himself, for the whole nation. So I say, and one single lady wakes up one day to dent the whole branding. Sarkodie did not co-author that book, endorsed it, or give an order for it to be published outside there. Why should Yvonne do that? Why should she do that?
This question is there.
Yeah, why should she do that? Why? For what reason? Is it because Sarkodie?
No.
Is it because Sarkodie is successful now? Okay. So A plus asked the question. Imagine Sarkodie is not the Sarkodie we see today. Would she have?
Do you know the advice in whatever you are telling now? The advice is that today, be careful of your decisions, your actions, what you say, where you go to, and what you do. That is all it says.
From the book.
Because you don't know who you become tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true.
So that girl you are chopping that you don't love now, things they will DB now when you're on the phone. No, I'm just saying something. The world's biggest MC. Now, but say, oh, this man, then we then fuck for the gutter back.
No, but
how would blame you?
No,
I'm asking, would you blame that girl?
Me blame you do, but then, but here is the case. Here's the case. Even
actions.
After, I boil it down. But say even after, the infant say, or say Sarkodie catch and say he wasn't ready at that time to father a child or for such situation. Cool. And on Wangasago went ahead to do whatever she did possible to clear it.
Sarkodie convinced her
to clear it. Yes. Okay, me, I've not read the book, so good.
Took her to the hospital.
Yes, I've heard that one.
And abandoned her
at the hospital. Okay. Whatever happened. But you know the struggles and what upcoming artists go through. So I just say at that moment, Brasami, you know, upcoming artists almost
upcoming artists. Upcoming artists, 2 zip. So we all suffer.
So at also now Sarkodie 22 years, I don't know 25 years. Is that what she said?
Yes.
It's 25 years. Not on him say after sex, and now before sex you protect, and after sex this and this is what you have to do to protect yourself.
Now 22 years, now him saw the sperms go about more bit money.
That's in this case, or bar no crown or say you're holding responsible for that. Only 22 years boy, I got that 25 years, 22 years. Now you over the good animal. 11 years later, over the good animal. So I'm coming and. After everything, they've had quite a close, beautiful relationship.
Yeah.
Into Yvonne, Oba baby be say pono, and I will be sasak baby. Will be sasak baby na saka nyama no. Or you doom so campaign. Say,
also be sasak baby that one nyama no.
Then,
or say maybe not or yeah baby now so per freestyle.
No. That was just a Twitter space. Oh, by a whole doom so crowd be the Johnny BBI be support. So about street so be support. Was a then it tweeted about it severally. It is just on Twitter space. Now I'm a freestyler. No, I continue assassin video say then so be the stingy because of a freestyle. He's stingy, or because Yvonne want to trend and she knows if she mentions somebody she will trend. Fine, that's what she has gotten now. But once it's I will go anymore say. So I say right now she's cashing out on Apple, Amazon, physical copies. She's selling it across the nation.
Yeah.
So I say without me or bedina me being seller then me now peso at home. No, you don't feel the pain of it you go through right now. Eh?
No, we feel it.
Yeah, on that peso at home.
No, we feel it.
I'm so saying because already Obedi has a book which he's about to put out there, the highest book. Or post here can was long 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Say that book is definitely coming. He's still writing it.
He's announced it.
The high, so I say, see, I don't see the reason why.
And now, but the super responding will book him.
Yeah, 5 won't buy a book more hype.
Oh, yeah, the hype.
Yeah, man,
I'm quite this kind of hype.
Yeah, brass am ye. Me know in your relationship, abortion. I been to the say hype in upon our part. Trust say, oh, I once dated Obedi, blah 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 blah. It's abortion. I want the baby. Or the baby day.
We abortion na wanye.
Na me obisa na mo or the abortion baby the brass am. We go anymore say. So I say. And I don't know this, but I would like to be more educated on this. What's up? Does Obedi has the right to sue Yvonne on this? Can he sue Yvonne on this?
The suit will happen if whatever probably she's writing about you
is wrong.
It's wrong,
or it's not true,
or it's false, or it's not true, or you can even prove it is not true.
Okay.
Then you can take him or her on. Okay. Other than that.
So okay. How about the woman's point? Or because you are saying this, you are in line with the woman.
The woman said Yvonne Nelson
was not emotionally intelligent.
Emotionally intelligent. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the woman. I don't know how to put it, but meaning the original soa or the casa, because for Yvonne to have been
the original so the casa now kind
but for Yvonne to have been able to write a book of how many copies? How many pages was it?
Oh, plenty.
Now she has put in all the plugs. She knows that she's putting it on Amazon, Apple. She's distributing it worldwide and all that. Brass, I mean, there's not like emotional intelligence or this physical intelligence or whatever here. She's prepared. She knows what she was doing. She's been because according to Manasseh Azure, or say this book has been they've been working on this book for years. Okay. So Yvonne knows what she's doing. And probably maybe Washada created some things. All this is Washada created
156 pages.
No. This one is just part of it.
It's 300 and something pages.
So I say, what the Kofashi story no more just to build up the story to this day. No one cash out. It's very wrong.
Okay. Oh. Sales, emotional intelligence, put them together. Let's go.
There was one commercial. Business is booming. The test form is the best. This business
and
is booming.
I can now expand my time in that business.
Of course, and open branches. This one, let me say big ups to Yvonne Nelson, or congratulations to her. I think, like she said in a video, she's got the whole country reading, and if not for anything at all, she's brought the reading culture back. Hardly would people, even Bible crowd now, even pastors today crowd don't buy Bibles. Pastors today. First, that means they say can be two bonia. They have physical Bible, but now
and they are both trim.
But now, pastors don't use Bible to hit people's head again because their Bible is on their tablets and phones. When they hit your head with it, it's for wabaka. I know. So right. At least for people to be buying physical copies and all that. And then Legon thing that she said, the 30 minutes is true. Wow. You see, when after your call, he said somewhere there. So Samike, I saw a video of Samike about an hour ago who rushed to the place to go and buy. And right there, a hawker told them that wow. And it's amazing like that. Me, I'm happy she's doing this. Because yes, it's also therapy for her. It's also therapy for her as you see it is therapy for her. And with what the woman is saying that Yvonne Nelson lacks emotional intelligence for bringing her sexual escapades to the public light, she made mention of bringing it to social media. That's where I think she should make sure her message, like she gives a clear message as to what she really wants to talk about. Because
but what's happening is on social media. That's not a lie.
Nobody is saying it is a lie, but Yvonne Nelson never carried her matter to come and put on social media though.
Okay.
Yes, even though it is in the public domain, it is in a different light, not the social media that she's talking about.
Okay.
So with what she's saying, I would agree with her to some extent. That is, if she wants to use this as a case study to advise the young ones coming. Because there are some young ones who would come and put their sexual escapades on social media. What Yvonne Nelson did is telling her story. And it is not everybody that can do it. So if she wants to use that as a reference point to advise the young ones coming, to be very careful how they tell their story. That I will agree with her.
Okay.
But when she wants to use the same scenario to come and hit Yvonne Nelson and tell her that, oh, because she has come to tell her story, she's been emotionally intelligent, then I beg to differ. Because then I have two questions to. She's a counselor. And whatever she tells people, she expects them to believe. And especially when people are going through stuff and she tells them, oh, she expects the people to believe. I would ask her just a simple question. If Kobe here is, excuse me to say, a former, an addict who is now clean, Abbas here has never tasted drug, no alcohol, no anything before.
Okay.
If any of them, or the two of them is advising you on the dangers of drug abuse, who would you listen to?
Kobe.
Of course. For somebody who has tasted it, who has been there, done that.
Who has felt it.
Who has felt it.
How it feels.
It is the person that can tell you the true story of how the environment feels like. And hardly would we get people like this. See, Yvonne Nelson would just be 1 out of 1,000, for all you know.
To come out to tell this story.
Of course. And when the woman is counseling people, doesn't she also share some of the things that she's also done that are not pleasant to make the people feel okay that, yes, the fact that they've been in such situations doesn't mean it is the end of their life. Doesn't she do that? And does she think, Obia the bit me share the story like she also shares her story? Maybe she is seeing Yvonne Nelson's own as gross, which she wouldn't do. But then, if we are talking about moral and religion and all that, if you think, oh, you insulting somebody is lesser than somebody killing somebody, then I will tell you to rethink again. Of course, I will tell you to rethink. If that is what if you think, oh, when counseling somebody, you can tell the person, hey, me, I was once a gossip, I was once a thief, I was once a fighter. And you think Yvonne Nelson also telling there was some people that, Charlie, I have also done abortion. And you see, once upon a time, not long ago now, Yvonne Nelson came on social media, came on Twitter, to give an advice to say, if you are pregnant, keep it. She would advise anybody not to consider abortion.
Oh, so at that time, even this book had not come out.
No.
So I'm sure all that time the reflections.
Of course.
Yeah.
And she added, I will tell you a story very soon.
Oh.
Yes. I will tell you a story
I'm
very
sure it
soon.
was pinching her then.
So if this woman, assuming we've not had any example of somebody who has done an abortion before, like we don't have. If this woman is advising a young girl not to consider an abortion, who would she use as a reference point? When she goes into the Bible, the likes of Paul, Saul, David, Solomon, and all them people, their bodies were recorded not because the people wanted to shame them, but because they wanted you to see, use it as a reference point, so that when they are advising you, you know that, oh, Paul or Saul, who was once like this, was able to change to this way. Somebody see this story, and the woman is not looking at the counselor is not looking at some of the other side of you telling the story. She has no idea how somebody has just ended her life because of how miserable she felt after going through an abortion. And then she wants to tell me that if somebody comes to tell her, Ma, I have done an abortion and the guilt is consuming me, I can't do anything about it, you tell the person to go and end her life. If that's what she's saying, then let's clap for her. Papa. Case closed, we are done. Yvonne Nelson is emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
So if she wants to advise the young girls to be very careful on how they tell their story, and especially how they bring it on social media, fine, I will advise her. But when she wants to come and say, because Yvonne Nelson has told her story this way, she's emotionally intelligent. That I beg.
She's not emotionally.
She's not emotionally intelligent. I beg to differ, because this story goes beyond her sexual escapades.
Okay. In my next video that I'm going to play to you guys, I would want reaction from all of you guys. So that's all that I'm demanding from you guys. I want you guys to react to this video. Richie, let's watch Joint 77 in this video talking about sex problem, and again what he's saying. Like I'm saying, in this video I only need reaction from you guys. How would you guys react to this video? Let's watch it. I'll be back.
You see how Sarkodie the trend, it's just the trend, Keke. It's trend. Like you see how Sarkodie the trend, it's just the trend, Keke. It's trend. Like in the trend, and some people they worry them say Sarkodie the trend. So yeah, they forget enter the trend, and they even wish say like it be them way woman come talk say yeah, this guy preg me way accept and I go come out. They even wish say it be them. Hey, and they actually if you do anything in peace, anything you go do, somebody wish say it be am like you wish like they like. You see how Sarkodie the trend, it's just the trend, Keke. It's a trend. Like in the trend, and some people they worry them say Sarkodie the trend. So yeah, they forget enter the trend, and they even wish say like it be them way woman come talk say yeah, this guy preg me way accept and I go come out. They even wish say it be them. Hey, and they actually if you do anything in peace, anything you go do, somebody wish say it be am like you wish like they like.
All right, bro. So your reaction first.
It's true. What is 77 saying?
What is he saying? I want to understand.
So whatever the purpose of whatever he's trying to say is that yes, because Sarkodie is trending, some people obviously also want to trend Sark. In fact, some wish that it is even them that were mentioned in the book.
Okay.
Yes, so they can also trend, because now most people are more or less addicted to Charlie. Me every day they for talk about me. Every day they for talk about me, and it's true.
Who do you think he's talking to? Or he's talking about?
He Joint 77 is 1. Sakawale is 2. Medica is 3. Ifeoma is 4. Sister is 5. Edem is 6. Oh, blend.
So that's your reaction to it?
Yeah.
Like he's talking to so many people.
So many people, including himself.
And the counselor?
Yes.
They all want to share.
A plus.
Everybody is tapping.
Including all of us.
All of us. Everybody who has said something about it. Everybody. Oh yes. So that's why I'm not taking him out.
And is the message positive or negative?
Well, it depends on how you look at it, though.
Okay, so how do you look at it, and whether it is positive or negative?
Well, it can bring him some Sungbalaja. That one there, I know.
Sungbalaja.
That one there. Yes. I just see this as very jovial, as very comic. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I won't take this to heart.
Okay.
I won't take this to heart. So far as he's also involved there, I won't take this to heart. But I know definitely some people will take it to heart, and I wouldn't be surprised though.
Okay.
But for me, he's just being jovial. I wouldn't take this particular issue to heart, because he's also looking for the trend. That's why he's also come to comment it.
I see. Kobe, your reaction on this video? We just watched.
like my brother said, he's just being jovial about the whole thing. But then there's a subject matter. The subject matter in there.
But at this stage, you can't be jovial over someone's predicament, because I see this as Sarkodie's predicament. And if I want to be very honest, and that's how I see this.
To be honest, he didn't say anything against Sark. He said, as Sarkodie is trending, somebody to the force himself won't trend some. In fact, the person that we say the whole book crying name the inside, but you know get. So as I say, so one can't be born in Fasa. One as I see, on one can book no show. Or see obi glorious obi we abano predicaments abano. Obi so bomb pies on yanko can brother me. You obi a only say moto ya nkofui the bicycle shows near the oko ya uboha ubehu. And so still moto no anti to be no jina no hutiti no person kwata na so be no nye uko ni my boys in go be. Excuse me to say, not tagging Nima people like that, but those kind of boys are there. When they see their colleagues doing it, they want to do some. So even when news in cause negative mboa brand in the obi pesa hype no send it so beba news in the movie keke. Oh yeah, because you know so the trend they're very heavy. Yeah. Or they know the trend just like that. And they trend about boom, heavy one from Nana to Aso to Doomsaw to A to Yvonne Nelson. To don't call us abortion again. So for me video messages are like, okay, but we all know who he's talking to. Okay. Even though plenty people want to tap in, but for John 77, he's talking to one particular person. Who is that person? Shatawale. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's to me. That's what I know. Okay. He's talking to one particular person, which is Shatawale. Okay. But aside Shatta, I can see Edem trying to tap in.
Wow, what has Edem done?
Oh, I said, Eba now commenting or even post. So as Obia, oh yes, say A-list artist or say B-list artist. I don't know where. He's an A-list artist. Of course. Okay. You are saying it to me. He's not an A-list artist to me.
What do you mean by that? Edem is a legend.
No. And then say the Reggie Stones is A-list artist because Reggie Stones is a legend. Edem is not an A-list artist. Even Samini Gra is not an A-list artist. Yeah, A-list artist. No. I'm not withdrawing it, bro. I'm not going to withdraw anything. Artists are some artists are more called back to back. Artists are dropping bangers back to back. Artists are making impact back to back. I think relevancy, so back to back. Then you will be mentioning Edem, Samini. Then you will, since when did Edem become an A-list artist? What did he do?
Not on this platform again with Edem.
No. So Daddy Lumba. No. What category does Daddy Lumba?
Daddy Lumba. He's a legend, like you said. I won't classify Daddy Lumba as an A-list artist we have now. We only have 3, 4, 5 strong. Wait. Chairman.
We've had another banter on Edem already on this platform. So I don't want to be like But I understand your feeling. No, understand your feeling as a Sark native.
Oh no, this is not about Sark native.
No, it is.
No. Brasami.
It is. No, wait. It is. Oh, I say
the statistics too hard. Yeah, the 2 on you have the statistics. Oh, show me the last time Edem dropped a huge project. People.
Okay.
Should we talk about that?
Let me do this. Mention 4 or 5 A-list artists, you know.
Shatawale.
1.
Stonebwoy.
2.
Sarkodie.
3.
Blacko.
4.
Jackie.
5. So you think Jackie is an A-list artist that
over Edem?
Over Edem.
She's working. She's going on tour. She's on all the huge platforms.
And Edem is cooking bamboo.
What is he doing?
He was a Grammy.
Oh, come on. Opportunity nearby. No, or hobby on a friend and say,
let's move on.
He's not doing anything.
Okay, continue. So, you said, what did he say? I'm interested what Edem said.
Edem. I've forgotten what he said, but it's like he congratulated Yvonne on the book.
And you think it was something like that? You think he did wrong for congratulating Yvonne?
Oh, for me, to me, I feel like you see Stonebwoy, this whole issue on can't pim on it. That's what an A-list artist does. So that's what an A-list artist is supposed to do. I'm coming. That's what a matured A-list artist who feels and wants to sometimes feel like, me being in Sarkodie's shoes right now, know what Sarkodie will go through. He won't come out to say pim until Stonebwoy is being asked about this book on an interview or something, you know how he's going to twist this whole thing.
Stonebwoy is seriously promoting his album.
Yes, and definitely
wanted to leave his album down.
Chairman, we know, but within one or these few days, he will go on an interview and he will be asked about this. You know, if not Ghana, then right now I think he's in Zambia or something. He will definitely be asked on it, and he will know how to twist it. He will know how to comment. He has not commented on it, retweeted or congratulate Yvonne Nelson, because he feels like, yo, there is someone, there's a subject and there's a name in there. Nipano meneno ebo she. So as I say, you know your industry know back. People too see us as rivals. So the moment I'm not commenting BB, you know, as the fans, we are going to direct it into a different angle. It's like Shatawale came to comment, oh whoa, no sackness, Obiako also, even Tilly, Kianipa, also Corner Banta. So I feel like it was wrong for them to have come out to come and congratulate at the time Obia was bashing Sarkodie.
What was wrong?
And then many of the Sarkodie,
Okay. No,
because it's wrong, bro. It's wrong because one, I saw them at the events. Omolanti book na Adam Kobe. Yeah, videos no or movie. Or they are because he was Adam. Me know what the same. Me fan say space mu. Charlie big up to Stonebwoy. On can say and can be this why you know how this guy will go about the whole thing to make sense.
You know what
for Shatawale, you know, say we know Shatawale is a jovial type. BBI no the agro not just to create some humor around it and all that. But even with no concordance or no clash about Yvonne Nelson, but at them not go straight. Every them you invite now we book lunch in the fine. Yeah, problem they say what could be and no dancing. What's answer about? I congratulate at the time I saw the air trendy Yvonne book no trendy Yvonne Nagasa so trendy. People are bashing Sarkodie for what he has done in his past. I hear him say no quarry saying no quarry. Obi basu calling go I only feel so buy. Now I go congratulate Yvonne. Say congratulations. But I wish you can go to that tweet.
But is the book not more than Sarkodie? What if they're congratulating?
What is selling the book is not more than Sarkodie. What's selling the book now is Sarkodie. Sarkodie is about the book. They do Sarkodie and selling Sarkodie.
These people are forgetting. They are forgetting that they mentioned.
Then that hurt me. Kobe is speaking like a sack native.
No,
I'm not speaking like a sack native.
No, you are speaking like a sack native. No, I know how sack natives feel about Edem.
Yes.
I do know why. And I'm sure that is
no. It's not about that.
Number of guys Yvonne Nelson had a relationship with that she mentioned in the book are almost like up to 5.
Why being a bullshit?
Okay, boss. Some of them are even unknown. Some of them are even unknown, including the ones that he mentioned in SHS name why those people are not popular. You understand? So if you people want to do like the whole book, you know, and do you think
the whole book, you know, why
what is happening to the person that so many people don't know, but he knows himself, and even his wife knows say about
in this country. How many people can we call?
Abbas, Kobe, we hear you. That's fine. Sack Nation, we hear you. Abbas, react to the video.
Yeah,
react to the video.
Yeah, this video. Yeah, the Nima comment. Yeah, the Nima Acheno. Yeah, the Wesu Acheno. On another time, he brings up a legend just because of his feelings for Sarkodie. He will see our feelings for our community and for a legend like Edem. Edem is a legend today.
I didn't want anybody to interfere.
Where Edem is booked in millions. This is not booked there in millions. Where Edem comes from and where he's talking about Sarkodie. Where Sarkodie and where Edem is booked are two different places. And those who rate Edem and those who rate his artist are. So if you are doing your artist, do your artist and stop looking down upon other people's artists. Because in this space, we all have beef with each other. We are all just coexisting. It doesn't mean that if you are somebody's enemy, I should become the person's enemy. That doesn't. And it doesn't mean that when you smile with somebody, I should smile with the person. If I've been invited and I felt that this book is worth congratulating, I will do so. And you can do me anything.
For someone to congratulate someone.
And that doesn't reduce my status as a legend because he has worked for it. He hints it and does it. So your opinion, you are entitled to it. Your feelings, you are entitled to it. Unless you want everybody to bring his feelings and the way he feels about it, and we all do it the way we feel it. Okay. Because some feelings are beyond math. Some feelings are beyond just criticizing. Some goes beyond just the verbal reaction to them. And that is where we all don't want to get to. That's why we are all composing ourselves. So let's start learning. Do you get it? Because it's beyond just the social media you do. Yeah. It's beyond just the radio you do and the platform you sit on. Yeah. Do you get it? Now, onto the video. Okay. I think Joint 77 is part of one of those charlatans who are shallow, who are just on the ordinary, who actually do not read, have no understanding of social media, have no impetus, have no vision of who they are, what they are, what they think. Cooking. Because beyond all these things, there are people like that who just follows the titles, the headlines, and read not beyond, listen not beyond, view not beyond. If you can't read, you can read comments, you can listen, you can watch this platform. If you don't even know how to read a book, you can sit on some influence platform, watch the video from Monday to Thursday today, then see, say self go visit you. Yeah. But you choose to what? Say somebody be somebody. So you what you they do? No, you be what? The one that they talk about, then the one you they talk about, or the people you they talk about, you know better past any of them. So what be your problem? You get the same disease and you are talking about who has the same disease. How does that cure you? So if you your whole life, the entire life where you get, if you too you know can't talk about somebody where you talk about somebody, how you have you go shop, you go chop, how people self go see you, you come up from your house gate now, nobody they rate you, nobody they bab you, nobody they follow you, you self you know they call you underground artist. This be the legendary underground artist. These are the category I put them. Because without somebody they can't survive, and that's how a lot of Ghanaians think. They have not read the book, but on say a lot of Ghanaians am I seen it within this week book we are releasing then you see some small kids say hey yabo kunudi wom let me see, look at shallow, look at how dumb they are. Obi musu sorry am see na artist in kwa na tombo kunu mo artist na tombo kunu money page am artist kwa wo book no money lines do you throw wo artist. Have you read through know the number of words used on your artist and the number of words used on other people? Your artist is actually there like an ordinary man. The only thing different, and they even mention him like an ordinary man in there, and the person is reflecting their life. That's why I say a lot of people have actually not read it. They've not encountered it. Do you get it? Now, if other people pick it, how did other people pick it? They pick it from different angle. They pick it from their point of view. And there are people who pick the situation just to make light of it. And when you watch them make light of it, the way it is heavy in your heart, it wets down the pressure. And I like people like that. Because you see, Bonnie, and if you are a person of drama and satire, you understand that comedy is one of the difficult things to do to keep people afloat and alive. Comedy is one of the difficult. And you see, throw jab, throw light to those things. Even your artist will not be his, he will not be relaxed. But say what is stress? I say we and say that keeps the person calm, that cools the person down, and even cools you the fans down. Okay. So let's take things calm and go and read beyond just the headlines. Okay.
Wow, I never knew this particular video's reaction was going to invoke some feelings, was going to invoke some interesting feedback like this. And as a matter of fact, I wish that this does not go to speak another language of us to some people or about some people, because I know how it ended the other day. I hope this one does not go on to say, hey, you people again, and on the same subject, same topic. Well, only God can help us. Finally, another video. I want reaction from you guys. In this video, Shatta Wale was captured talking about the high life thing he talked about some time ago when he came from Miami, and the fact that today Grammy has mentioned high life as one of the genres they respect, or one of the genres they acknowledge as part of their African music category. As a matter of fact, I know when this issue came up, the industry turned upside down. People who felt Shatta was not being honest with himself, because over the years he himself has not defended high life. So why should we defend high life now? Now we watch this video, and once again, I come for your reactions. Watch it. I'll be back.
They go look for label and things where they say, oh man, hello man. I say, oh hi man. Because the man they go look for label and things where they say, oh man, hello man. I say, oh hi man. Because the man where they ask the question, I say, hi man. Plus one woman. So I say, hi woman. So as I say, hi woman, then one say, man, what type of music do you people do in your country? Man. I can't keep for that. Point of correction, my Range Rover khaki for that. My Range Rover, my SVR khaki for that. Point of correction. So, man, they ask man, what music do you do in your country, man? And I say, oh, my country, we do high life. And say, then go and tell your people to polish their high life, because, you know, that's the only way that, you know, you guys can get recognized. Recognized. You get high life for you. You get high life, you go chase this thing. Other people, them agenda. Only Ghana. If we hear say Banku come, we want chop. Fufu come, we want chop. Plantain chips, we want chop. Ashawo small, we want chop. Hook up girls, we want chop. Everything, we want chop. Choppers, we don't get chopper. This thing here, you see Ghana, will continue to be late always, because the reason why we are always late is that nobody wants to learn from anybody. It's very nonsense. It's very stupid. It's very nonsense. You understand me? Sometimes I keep telling people that we've been in the industry. You understand me? You start calling in the Stone Boy them and every. Me, I'll be the last Methuselah. The last Methuselah for the new generation. Even me, I will teach the new generation how to make money. And they go make money. In Jesus' name, I pray. Father God, I thank you that today you have shamed these people who sit on TV. Like Arnold. This is your nonsense all for you, TV. Right now, they say high life. Where I can talk. Where they talk nonsense. Sometimes they read newspaper by heart. Arnold. Like I want to slap you for that place. Like that I want to slap you. Like today, like they redeem me. Can't date there, can't they talk? So can't date there. Right now, the Ghana where they say, when they watch Ghana music, they see Ghana music like what did they see? So now you did there, no? You did there. Something we want to teach new generation, make they learn. The new generation for learn and understand. Say no, we have to get. See, Peter Tosh gets some song. He say, only one time they will change my identity. So they want I to change my identity. Musically. Go listen to that song. Your identity be very important. Your identity. What do they identify, or how do they identify Ghanaian musicians? Oh, these are just some musicians, you know, they want to travel and system plan. Now some of them want to just, take pictures and, chop some gas. You pay how to chop gas. I'm not. Unye, mutigana na mkwasya senka na kamuna muniskasu. See, make I tell you something. The reason why the people sitting on TV, they are not money makers. They are not business minded. They are not businessmen. Are you saying? They want something just chop. So they will see that. So we have our TV stations, entertainment platforms filled with friends of friends, just trying to advise, just trying to advise. Everybody want to talk something. May they say, yeah, into music inside. I did talk this thing. I can't do press conference. I can't wear coat. The coat self I buy for New York. I don't wear tie before. I wear tie because when a presidency not tie. So I just not tie. That is I don't feel comfortable actually. Man want, do something for a community. My man want look corporate and present them. I not. They sit UTV, say me are being consistent and I be what. And now the Tiono, I want to Range Rover no. Toyota po unibi. The way they insulted me. Hey. The way they insulted me like this. Hey. They insult the people, they insult me. They insult me. People I don't get sense. I know they can't use English. They say I be inconsistent and I be carbohydrate. He used all the English word. Wait, he mowed down. Wait, they whack me. I know. They making issue like some place where rat they play hide and seek. He make if you see issue he did there. He use English. Sometimes people can they TV to officer they do detention. Do detention for your account, make your account fat. Can't tell the people they talk. Nonsense. You know people your fault. Me everybody will work with me. Say me I be serious boy. I get what I'm saying. People your fault. Me everybody will work with me. Say me I be serious boy. I get what I'm saying. Me my work ethics be crazy, be mad, he be some way. If you watch me where I work for studio every time you go come. That is me. People can sit there, can't they talk? This thing I talk, it not be important, and this thing, it not be this thing, it not be important. If somebody did everything, better share your hand man out, make it watch. Can't they there, can't they talk, say, high life what? Let's get, okay, we are a day, we know, say you a day, but nobody awake as you. Charlie, let us wake and Charlie, what shatter they talk? Let's join hands together. But because they come from shatter, so it be nonsense. Right now, Grammy, Grammy say they identify with you. Since you know if you identify yourself, and that's a fool. They identify yourself. You know if you identify. You don't know how to identify it. Right now, there is computer where they identify you. So you see, you're a computer. You are maybe IC. Or you are wire. Or you are remote. You are something, you are a gadget. Because you know if you identify yourself. Some of you, we identify one as a way we do. You understand me? Today, I know where coats. Can't talk, say, Ghana, we forget identity. I know where coats. I look gangster, I can say, be Friday. And I won't talk to person, I won't talk to Anna. Because it be this thing where I not bring issue, where you can make popular. Foolish popularity. Yes, it's a foolish, I'm doing a foolish popularity award. And I'm giving you personally, if you take it, you take it. Like the way I know you can make popular. Foolish popularity. Yes, it's a foolish, I'm doing a foolish popularity award. And I'm giving you personally, if you take it, you take it. Like the way I know you take the VGM, by force you will take it. Take this award, it's for you. The most foolish talk of the century award. Nobody go win them until you die. Until you go keep the award, that's your legacy. Keep on. We give to you. Forever, for life. For life. Jimmy and Kwame got to TV, so I said, Mom said, oh boy, you will say up because he did radio top. You did radio top and TV top. So when you talk, then you talk sense. Take buy houses, take build houses, take buy cars, take live life.
And take when man they talk this, what is car? What is house? What buy some? Maybe you know the cost. They sell some for if you catch house safe. If you want buy house where you catch Agbulishi, the left side, no. They sell plenty for they go we choose your house when you sleep for inside. Boa. Jimmy na am there. Today Grammy recognized me. Grammy, we thank you. Grammy. Not okay if I say we, me and my Shatta movement, we thank you. Grammy, we love you. As I now talk to them, you go see some nonsense for those who they be there. Aftermath people, aftermath. Then if they talk, you see, then some blogger way to do some place. Then if you go can write nonsense because I not talk, then you can nonsense. You put slave trade where they your mind is a slave trade. Aka.
Well, so that was Shatta Wale's video he did some few days ago, and once again I'm asking for harmless reactions from my people. Abbas will start this.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just keep on falling in love with Shatta Wale. I think he's one of the guys where if he was a lady, if you're a guy, you fall in love with him multiple times. I see. There are times he will do something, the love will go. You see, there are some girls you love them small, then you unlove them small. You love them small.
You unlove them.
That's the kind of person. I'm just imagining myself. I'm Arnold watching this. Some of the part I will laugh. Some of them I'll react.
Oh, I'm sure Arnold responded to it last week on their United Showbiz platform. Yeah. He said Father Dixon sent the video to him. So last Saturday, Arnold responded. Father Dixon sent the video to him. The father said, "Have you seen this video?" Chief producer.
It's just one of those things you love about it. After all, he has spoken about it, and true to facts. If you are not careful, also. Shatta is becoming a prophet if he's not yet a prophet, because there are things that he says, whether jokingly or seriously, that somehow they happen. And there are things that also he stands for it vehemently. He ensures that by the end of the day, even if it affects him, it comes to stop, or he find a way to hold on to that thing, and it becomes a norm. There are two things that I can easily recollect, like charges of Ghanaian artists. I can say Shatta Wale is the one of the people that have appraised or have contributed to Ghanaian artists to be valued and be paid certain amount of money, and they can call it. And he is in that category, still talking about their money issue. Is one of those people that have allowed them to be able to call themselves boldly A-list artists, B-list artists, and so forth. Because there are some points we were all Google artists. When the various people call, is either your friends is calling, your company is calling, and they are calling whatever they want. They can actually call 3 of you and they will knock your head. But now, all of us are expecting that there are some people who to me fast a mountain to their doorstep because they fall in this list. These people to fall in this list and so forth, and that's how it goes. Again, he's one of those people also that he does people popularity, and I think one of the people is still giving them popularity and awards of popularity is what do we call it? Arnold. And Arnold need to be grateful to him. Arnold will earn some money because of Shatta Wale. Arnold will get some gift because of Shatta Wale.
Oh, he got already.
Yes, there are shoes.
After his 2 CDs, 50% statements, and later I think Arnold said some people sponsored his shoes.
His kind courtesy, Shatta Wale. He would have never been given a shoe, not to talk of a good shoe. So he can also make a noise so that he can get a car. He can make a noise so that I get a house. After all, Shatta Wale is impacting in my life. If it is me, tomorrow, no, I'm going to shout. So at least I get a car.
Says I don't have a car.
I don't have a car. Please help me. I need a car. I don't have a house. So please help me. Let me have a house. And at the end of the day, I'll get the good life. Shatta Wale will stop insulting me with that. Then Shatta Wale can talk about something different. Then I'll get that one.
So that's your reaction there.
Yes.
Cool. Kobe, react to this video as well. And the things he said in there about high life. Yeah.
Okay, so firstly on the high life, I think there's been a progress in recent times. Now, even the Grammys have recognized, and we have a chance to rather, now we have to come together and project it more to the world. We have to present it. It has to be very, very, we have to protect this one, because I've never seen I've never heard or seen a situation whereby Grammys have withdrawn a particular category out of their scheme.
Okay.
But then I think if we don't present it well from now onwards, we don't work on it more, our sound and everything, the rhythm and everything, our artists, our video shoots, how we are going to present it now is going to be we have to be very mindful of it and protect it very well. We have to present it very well, because we can all see this Afrobeat thing. We can see how these Nigerians are doing it like it's their own. They say no one to buy it. And so idea yes. Yes. You see a normal brand. Right now when they mention Afrobeat is Nigeria.
Of course.
Because I'm from an Bofire. And so you see any opportunity we have to really, really work extra harder to put ourselves out there more. At least there's an Afrobeat, there is High Life as well. And to send an idea as own to no. No so another yawana disgrace industry, because it is alleged, and I will hot say all the time Ghanaians bibi banon ya pulling it down, and it's true. Perfect or typical example Azonto. Yankasa ya bre Azonto ase with when the buy started free and Azonto Ira for life. I mean, we were even laughing at our own people. Say we then saw a Yawa Azonto artist. So right now we're going to say Akwawa is a Yawa High Life artist. Good. So people held it down. Nkofu kept on working on it, and people low-key plugged in certain connections to make it happen for the whole industry. So to me, I know Shatta Wale has been preaching this all the time. Especially he touched on how he came into the game and how artists go into charging their fees changed. That whole narrative changed. We can all attest and bear to that fact. And you know, while in Kwan or we want some the any news, waka sa all the time he touches on it. So big ups to him. He's played a major role in this. And for now that High Life has been recognized by the Grammys, I pray we go on and on to make it a success for the whole country.
Well, Rose, speak finally. Our time is up.
Shatta Wale and Arnold. Well, he feels he's been exonerated, if that's the right word. That's what he means though, because for this High Life conversation there, you know, even when he was speaking, he also punched himself even in there.
Yeah.
So when we are talking High Life, he say they go do what. I was mentioning to have said dancer, because he is the African dancer.
African dancer king.
I was waiting for him to have mentioned that, but you know, when he mentions that, people will come and shoot him, so he will not mention it. But all the same, you see, this is somebody that has recognized or has seen that, yes, regardless of whatever we are doing, me being out here, the wave that these guys are feeling from our end is High Life. Yes, even when he was asked what kind of genre he does, he could have said he was doing dancehall or any other genre, which it wouldn't be out of place. But for whatever he says, the people, the moment they hear Ghana, their mind goes to a certain wave that they know. And you can't fault them. When I see recently people saying and the Grammys have named High Life and Ghanaian Drill, and people are there, Ghanaians are there, and we are sitting there keeping quiet, and we know Hip Life has been in existence for 30 years, so you do what? So we should collapse Grammys. That's what? They've not recognized your Hip Life. We should collapse Grammys. But is Hip Life the only genre that has not been captured in this particular recognition?
Azonto as well.
No, forget Azonto. Bro, go to other countries and you see the number of genres that were not captured here.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And even those ones have
if only 19 generals were captured in there.
Was Amapiano captured?
Yes, Amapiano was
consider captured. All African countries.
See, crazy.
And give one general to them.
Crazy.
But I understand where the people are coming from. But I mean, let's look at
wherever you are coming
from. For how long has Amapiano been in the scene? Less than 2-3 years, and look at where it is now. And we've had hip life for all these years, and we always go back and forth on it.
Wherever you are coming from, the truth of the matter is nobody cares. You see, yes, you do hip life, or you've done hip life. No disrespect to all the hip lifers. In fact, most of the top guys that we have currently are all hip lifers. They all came from the hip life background. But the thing is that for even a Ghanaian drill to be recognized ahead of hip life means that the length at which the Ghanaian drill, even in its short space,
has been able to impact.
Like the length at which it has gone is different from where high life was able to reach. Yes, we know so many hip lifers have taught certain areas when they were in their peak. But the truth of the matter is, the Ghanaian drill wave has even been felt more. That is why they are recognizing it. Yeah. And this is not even a statement to say that they don't know about hip life. They didn't say that. When you read the statement, they just gave a list, and they said it is not limited to.
Yeah.
So meaning the ones that were not even captured there can be considered.
As time goes on.
Were all considered.
You understand?
Yeah.
It is not limited to. Intinian trade in Shahonintino. You think it is they bongalat it. They've not bongalated it. You understand? It is
right.
For the high life there. I know Shatawale now has bought Kolebu powder, open his nails and putting powder there because for whatever he was privy to during that discussion is what we are seeing now. Because for him to have said that, okay, we do high life, and out of he saying that amongst other conversations that other Ghanaians have also had about high life in certain places, it is all a contributing factor as to how we are having that recognition on high life today. Yeah. So it is good for the people who called him names and all that there. Like you said, Asem Sia, Obia Wanadri. So we can't fault them. And me, now their life, the way I see life, whatever you want to do, do it. See, the most important thing is the end result.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love how he ended. Whatever you want to do, do them. The most important thing is the result that will come out of it. Until you do it, you'll not be able to be sure that this is how this will be resulted in. On this note, let me say big ups to this team, one of the disciplined teams when it comes to time. Yeah, they are not like the other guys. Tell them I shaded them.
Mention their names.
No, tell them I shaded them. I'm not scared of them.
It's Reagan part.
I shaded them. On time, and show is done on time, so we can clear all the topics. Now we can even do another topic in addition. But we are on point. Thank you so much, Kobe. Thank you so much, Abbas. And thank you so much, Roland Amate, to the producers of the show, Digital Rasta Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. If you are watching this, Abbas Obika. Which is that?
Yeah, next week, yeah, Salah.
Yeah.
And I DJ Kobe show any show.
MC
Kobe will showcase here.
Hey, Miss Baby. You confirm Kwaku Flake?
We were not able to confirm Kwaku Flake.
Sikanisa.
Oh, Sikani the OJ or I said do, but quite fast or pese Sikano fast unko drew no. And to me unko drew sir because.
So now have you got another artist?
No, we didn't get any major artists on it, so we decided to because the time duration also happened. So
I'm not seeing the show. July. I'm funny in Koi.
Okay, so
let's finish that.
He has a show somewhere. And
time because I'm trying to Friday.
No, if you guys have the cash.
Next week. I can't need them. Some catch on that.
Okay, after this, Roland will take up that task and we see we can because me and Friday I want to come and chill there.
My
church boy, they are holding back.
Oh no, Friday they made my agenda until.
Sophie's Entertainment will be releasing official video for Neoni. Yes.
But how's the song doing?
So far we have about 35. The last time I checked, it was around 35K on all the streaming
platforms. That's good.
Yes, in 5 days. We'll be releasing the video on Saturday. That is 24th. Okay.
All right, so you do the reviews here. You guys should watch out for it. And I believe when we do it, you can also follow that guy who is doing beautiful songs in the language is called what?
Swahili.
Yeah.
Swahili has also been captured by the Grammy, right?
Yeah. His name is.
I'll see you when I see you. We are out of here. Bye bye.